Welcome, Aquarius Pisces, to your end of the month reading for February. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Let's see what is going on with you. Straight in here, end of the month. This message for the end of the month for your thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. This message. And I did throw up 2 new meditation videos for you guys. Okay, so here we go. This message. We have the Magician in reverse. Kind of interesting, my friends, to say the least, right? Could be some kind of delay that you're waiting for something to happen, but it just feels like it's not coming through just as fast as you want it to. Could be a delay in your manifestation, whatever it is that you're trying to either law and attract, praying for, however, but definitely delayed. Okay, so with this delay, let's see what's going on. Keeping the power alive. Love that. But you're still keeping that power and keeping courageous. It just feels like moving strong. So even though it's delayed, it doesn't mean that you haven't, given it any more power, or that you're slacking off, or, if anything, you're giving it more intention and just really staying strong as you're waiting for this to take place, to come through however it is. So I love that. Having the hope. Yeah, it's because you still have hope alive, going after fulfillment and wishes in the recent past. In the near future, look at that, you still have the authority. So there is a lot of stability and a lot of sitting in boss mode over here with the authority. So really taking that action with authority. With the fulfillment of wishes over here, it's like I'm going after what my dreams are, but it does feel like as you're waiting for this to happen, there's a little bit of a delay going on. I think that maybe you thought it was going to go a little quicker. If you guys are dealing with a Leo, Libra, or a Cancer, it could be that there is some kind of 3 of Swords going on. There could be some kind of unfaithfulness, ungratefulness going on over here. It does feel like there was a lot of courage and interaction going on that you were putting out, hoping for this to go through. But it feels like the interactions that you were having with whoever this sign is, it feels like maybe they were ungrateful to you. Maybe even dishonest. The Queen of Cups is ungrateful, dishonest, unfaithful, things of this nature. It just feels like with the wishes coming true and coming through over here, and the fulfillment of wishes, you were putting all fears aside that they weren't going to do what they were supposed to do, but it just feels like they're taking their sweet time to do whatever it is that they want to do. Huh. They're keeping secrets. That's why they're not. They're not coming towards you, my friends, because they do have secrets. So it feels like where you keep pushing in the recent past to get closer to this person, to really keep the communication and everything alive. It just feels like They have secrets. They're holding back because of secrets. I think you wanted this to go a certain way, get them to get closer to you, but they are definitely unfaithful to you, ungrateful to you, however it is. But definitely dishonest because of the secrets. They do have dark secrets, whether it's skeletons in the closet or however it is. It does feel, though, that they keep themselves pretty distant from you because they don't want you to figure out their secrets. So they feel if they don't get too close to you, you won't know. Now, definitely distancing themselves. So if you want this person to get closer to you and you know it's a delay, but yeah, you're keeping the power strong and keeping hopeful that the situation will come through. Now there's the Emperor again. Stabilizing the situation, but still a little worried that they're not going to come at the perfect timing. It does feel like you are trying to keep the peace and harmony with them, but you don't see them taking any action towards the situation. They're definitely delaying this getting close to you. It just feels like they're just very dishonest about a situation that has happened, and they don't want you to know the truth about the situation. For some of you, this truth and this thing that's going on with them has nothing to even do with you. This is something from their own past that they don't want to bring up or have you know anything about. So it would be more like skeletons in the closet, my friends. That's exactly what it is. For the majority of you, definitely. You're waiting for this perfect moment to get your cups overfilled over here. That's a fulfillment of wishes. Wanting to unite with this person, but it doesn't feel like they're actually coming towards you. If anything, they seem to be kind of setting themselves towards kind of the side over here. They're holding on to some kind of toxic energy from the past. I'm telling you, it's from the past. Some kind of skeleton in the closet that they just don't want to bring up. They do not want to talk about it. They are aware that they do not want to share this with you. And this is keeping them from actually moving towards you. Yep, absolutely. So the way that they are moving towards you is so slow, so it's not the way that you want them to move towards you. And you probably feel like they're hiding something, or that they're not sharing something, but there's a lot of hesitation. I mean, it's just shadows of the past. That's just the word that I keep hearing. They have shadows of the past. So they could have had a really bad relationship at one time. Like a really, really bad relationship. The AB word, right? Which keeps them very hesitant to want to come towards anyone this way. But yet, even though they're coming very slow towards you, this is why they're not really opening up to you. And they don't want to share that with anybody. They're keeping that really to themselves. They may have shared, even if you say, well, I know that they had this and that, but you don't know the whole story. Let's put it that way. Right? You only know this, you only know that, but you don't know the full content of the situation because they hold that to themselves. And that's really what keeps them back. And you're just really, it really does feel like you're trying your hardest. But I do see, even though you're holding the power and the relationship is in its own delay, of moving the way you want it to, I kind of see you kind of pulling, as they're pulling back, it doesn't feel like you're really pushing forward, which is good. Don't do that, because that's just going to push them further into a corner, or pushing on what's wrong, what's really going on. So that's what it really feels like. For some of you, they could have been stuck in a really bad third-party situation, and maybe it was you guys together and they don't want to talk about it. So if you were trying to reconciliate a third-party situation, they are guilty of being unfaithful, and you're hoping to fix it, but there's still something going on that they're still hiding, my friends. So you have to take that into consideration, because I do see the Three of Swords, where they are fearful that you're still going to find something out about the situation. So everybody's story is a little different, but I'm still telling you, there's still some kind of painful situation going on. that they don't want to share. Maybe for some of them, it's just the idea of feeling guilty. But I don't know, guys. I've got a lot of fear over here, and they're saying, I don't want you to know the secrets of the fear. What is really going on over here, right? What in the world? Is that what happened? Did they get themselves into a third-party situation, and then they wanted to be with you, but then all of a sudden this person ended up being them? Can't say that word, because I'll get demonetized. So, say musing, add the AB to the beginning of it, rhymes with it, right? And I do feel like that could have been a huge situation. So maybe they thought the grass was greener and went somewhere else, and someone was very mean to them. That sucks. Oh boy. A third-party situation. Something's going on over here. I'm going to say that this person actually learned the wrong way and the hard way. And for cross-watchers, it could be, you know, it could definitely be the, could be them that did that, right? You could say, no, Pisces, Aries did that, not me. So definitely having some kind of Knight of Swords over here, saying, but I really want this to rush in. I want to do this. For some of you, you feel like you're going to play the knight in shining armor with this person. I don't care if you're male or female. It doesn't matter. Wanting to fix this, wanting to bring back the strength, the balance to the relationship, heal the wounds, fix it. Doesn't matter if it's a love, it doesn't matter if it's a love or a friendship, however it is. But you're definitely trying to take the power back over here by helping the situation, but it just feels like, how am I supposed to help you or do anything or get close to you if you keep backing yourself into a corner? Waiting for them to transform, for the blessings within the situation, waiting for the divine essence to actually come through to the person so they can actually start to have, you're going to need some healing, my friends, and some deep, deep wound healing over here. Taking the authority back, now I see exactly what's going on. With the Ace of Coins coming through, there is going to be a little bit of a breakthrough, but the person, this past person that we're talking about, is not going to be exactly the past person that you need, because you're going to perceive them as still being a little bit different, a little bit off, and a little uncentered. But you do see the hopes and promises. You kept your hopes and promises alive. There is a lot of hopes and promises of them getting closer to you. You actually feel that they're bringing back a little bit of strength through the situation, but they're still not 100, right? So you're still looking at them as, I would like to see you as this past person in the way that you used to be, but I don't. Because there's just too many things going on. So I do believe this is a person you've known for a very long time, and you can tell that there's something about the character of this person and the emotions of this person that are just not the same. But you do see that their self-will is building. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. But you're continuing to try to travel towards them, and you do feel like they are traveling towards you a little bit better now. And it's because they actually think that they feel a little more secure now, and they actually trust you. So there is a big trust thing going on over here. So I do see that. And since the trust is being rebuilt within this situation, or you're trusting them, however, take it however it is, it's actually saying, okay, well, now we don't have to be at a crossroads anymore. We can actually get back on the same path and the same page together. And you're starting to notice them, like I said, open up, because their emotions are being a lot better. And you can see that not only where you're supporting them, they see you supporting them. You see that they're allowing you to support them, or vice versa. Okay, so that's very good. It's just going to be a lot of healing over here, definitely, because they're still holding on to a lot of they do still have some deep regrets or deep depression. But they are reaching out for at least that one. They are going to, because they can't stop thinking about this one cup. They need to stop looking at that cup. Usually with this card, I'll usually say, well, because we usually want that cup. But in this case, they can't stop looking at this cup. This is actually where the healing needs to come, so they'll start focusing on the other cups on the ground, right? Stop worrying about that one cup. That cup needs to just be struck with lightning, right? So the healing can begin. But when we get stuck into our minds like this, you can actually, and you'll probably tell in the near future that they're still like there, but not really there. They kind of maybe get this blank stare. And that's because they're thinking about that situation, because they need to really heal and let it go. So you could feel like certain dates or things that you're doing when you're hanging out, that they're kind of, hey, are you listening? What's up? Oh, no, everything's fine. And that's just because they're still in that worried mode, still thinking about some of those pains and things. And maybe it's also when they're just in their room alone. Maybe they're one of the people, too, that maybe they need to be surrounded with people so they don't look at the cup. And for others of you, you could say, it doesn't matter whether they're with people or not, they're still doing that. And definitely could be doing it with a water sign who, you know, could actually, you know what I'm saying, get caught up within that realm of just all of a sudden kind of blanking out and kind of going under the water a little bit or shelling up, however. So, okay. They're just going to need a little more time, and that does cause a delay within whatever you're doing. Best thing you can do is just continue to keep the power going and keep the hope alive for them. They see you strong, so they can try to work towards you. This will end up with a peaceful resolution, Spirit says. And that's, you know, exactly that. I feel like that's what it is. It's just that, yes, you are in a delay. You are in the waiting game at this time, waiting for them to gain the strength, gain the power, gain back what they need to do. Just, yes, getting more information, but it's actually upside down. And I think that just means don't push towards trying to make them try to make you understand what the whole cup means. Because I do believe that for some of you, they've given you the handle to the cup, but they haven't given you the whole pancake, you know what I mean, the whole cup yet. So you don't know exactly what's in this whole cup, because I do believe they're withholding a lot of big information that they just don't want to give out. So they're, like I said, there's little hints and stuff of this, but they're really holding on to the bigger pieces and not wanting to share. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.